Welcome to Haunted Histories. Today, we're journeying to one of the most notorious and intriguing locations in American history, Alcatraz Island. Known as the Rock, this island housed some of the most dangerous criminals and has a past filled with mystery, escape attempts, and ghostly encounters. Prepare yourself for an in-depth exploration of Alcatraz's dark history and the spirits that still linger within its decaying walls. Alcatraz Island is a small, rocky landmass located in the middle of San Francisco Bay, offering an imposing sight with its steep cliffs and rugged terrain. Covering just over 22 acres, the island is both isolated and visually striking, surrounded by treacherous, frigid waters that make it seem even more formidable. The island's name, Alcatraz, comes from the Spanish word alcatraces, meaning pelicans, reflecting the abundant bird population that once called this place home. Its natural features, combined with man-made structures, create an atmosphere of isolation and intrigue, making it a unique and captivating location. Alcatraz has served various purposes over the centuries, evolving from a military outpost to a notorious federal penitentiary. The island's history is rich and multifaceted, with layers of human activity etched into its rocky landscape. The imposing lighthouse, once vital for navigating the foggy bay, stands as a testament to the island's maritime significance. Visitors today can walk through the remnants of the military fortifications, gaining a sense of the island's strategic importance in the 19th century. The island's natural beauty, juxtaposed with the decaying prison structures, offers a stark contrast that adds to its eerie charm. Alcatraz's storied past, from its early days of exploration to its role as a military fort and prison, contributes to its enduring mystique. The isolation of the island has always been a defining feature, making it a perfect location for a prison meant to be inescapable. Today, Alcatraz stands as a historic site, drawing thousands of tourists each year who are eager to uncover its secrets and experience its chilling ambience firsthand. Before its transformation into a federal prison, Alcatraz served several critical roles, beginning with its charting by Spanish explorer Juan Manuel de Ayala in 1775. Initially, the island was utilized for its strategic location, ideal for a lighthouse and military fortifications due to its vantage point over San Francisco Bay. In the mid-19th century, during the California Gold Rush, the U.S. Army fortified the island to protect the bay and its lucrative trade routes. Its strategic position made it an excellent military outpost, armed with cannons and other defenses to deter potential threats. By the late 1800s, Alcatraz had evolved into a military prison, housing Confederate sympathizers captured during the Civil War and later rebellious Native American leaders. The island's isolation and the strong currents surrounding it made it a formidable place of confinement, almost ensuring that escape was impossible. During this period, the military constructed many of the buildings that still stand today, including barracks, cell blocks, and a hospital, creating a small but self-sufficient community. The transition from a military fort to a prison marked the beginning of Alcatraz's association with incarceration and punishment, a legacy that would continue for decades. This military phase laid the groundwork for its later role as a maximum security federal penitentiary, where it would gain its notorious reputation. The island's military history is a crucial chapter in understanding its evolution, reflecting broader changes in American society and defense strategies. Alcatraz's military past is still evident in the architecture and layout of the island, with fortifications and old armaments providing a glimpse into its strategic significance. The remnants of this era serve as a reminder of the island's role in protecting one of America's most important ports during a time of great economic and social upheaval. The military history of Alcatraz is a foundational element that adds depth and context to its later use as a prison, illustrating its multifaceted past and enduring legacy. In 1934, Alcatraz was converted into a maximum security federal prison, marking a significant shift in its use and its place in American history. This transition was driven by the need to house the nation's most incorrigible and dangerous criminals in a facility where escape seemed impossible. The prison's design emphasized security and control, with small cells, minimal contact with the outside world, and a rigid daily routine. Among its first inmates were notorious criminals such as Al Capone, George Machine Gun Kelly, and Robert Stroud, the Birdman of Alcatraz. Alcatraz was intended to be the end of the line for these criminals, a place where the federal government could ensure they posed no further threat to society. The harsh conditions of the prison, including the isolation and the stringent discipline, were meant to break the will of the inmates and deter future criminal activity. Life on Alcatraz was grueling, with prisoners subjected to strict rules and severe punishments for any infractions, making the prison a feared destination. The staff, including guards and administrators, were carefully selected for their toughness and ability to maintain order in such a high-stress environment. Alcatraz quickly gained a reputation as the ultimate destination for America's most dangerous criminals, reinforcing its image as a place of ultimate punishment. Over its 29 years of operation, the prison housed over 1,500 inmates, each with their own stories of crime, punishment, and, in some cases, redemption. The stories of these inmates and their experiences on the island contributed to the mythology of Alcatraz, turning it into a symbol of the American penal system's harshest measures. The transition to a federal penitentiary solidified Alcatraz's place in American folklore, with its tales of notorious criminals, strict discipline, and the near impossibility of escape. The prison's reputation and its stories of punishment and isolation continue to captivate the public's imagination, making it an enduring symbol of justice and retribution. Alcatraz's legacy as a federal penitentiary is a complex and multifaceted one, reflecting broader themes in American criminal justice and societal attitudes toward punishment and rehabilitation. Alcatraz's roster of notorious inmates adds to its legendary status, featuring some of the most infamous criminals in American history. Al Capone, the notorious Chicago mob boss, spent several years on the island, where he reportedly suffered from syphilis-induced dementia, marking a dramatic fall from his days of power and influence. Despite his criminal empire, Capone found himself powerless within the confines of Alcatraz, a testament to the prison's strict control and harsh conditions. George "Machine Gun" Kelly, another notorious gangster, was also confined here, known for his dramatic courtroom antics and infamous escape attempts that ultimately failed. Robert Stroud, known as the Birdman of Alcatraz, became a legend due to his extensive research on birds, despite never being allowed to conduct his studies on the island itself, highlighting the complexities of his character. Alvin "Creepy" Karpis, another infamous inmate, served more time on Alcatraz than any other prisoner, enduring a 26-year sentence that underscored the prison's role as a long-term solution for America's most dangerous criminals. These criminals, along with others like James "Whitey" Bulger and Arthur "Doc" Barker, brought a mix of notoriety and intrigue to the prison, each with their own unique stories and criminal histories. Each inmate's story adds to the complex tapestry of Alcatraz's history, illustrating the diverse backgrounds and crimes that led them to the Rock. Their lives within the prison walls were marked by a constant struggle for survival and sanity in one of the most feared prisons in the world, where escape seemed an impossible dream. The tales of these notorious inmates continue to captivate and horrify, contributing to Alcatraz's enduring legacy as a symbol of punishment and isolation. The personal stories of these inmates provide a human element to the history of Alcatraz, revealing the individual experiences behind the prison's fearsome reputation. These stories, from Capone's fall from grace to Stroud's intellectual pursuits, add depth and nuance to our understanding of life on Alcatraz, beyond the bars and the cells. The legends of these inmates continue to be told and retold, ensuring that their names remain forever linked with the history of Alcatraz. The notorious inmates of Alcatraz contribute significantly to its mystique and enduring fascination, drawing visitors and historians alike to explore their lives and crimes. Their legacies, intertwined with the history of the prison itself, form a crucial part of the narrative that makes Alcatraz such a compelling subject of study and interest. Escape from Alcatraz seemed impossible, yet several daring inmates made the attempt, adding to the prison's legendary status. The most famous of these was the 1962 escape by Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers, immortalized in the Clint Eastwood film, Escape from Alcatraz. Using makeshift tools, they painstakingly chipped away at the ventilation ducts in their cells, creating an elaborate escape plan that involved constructing a raft from raincoats. Despite extensive searches by authorities, Morris and the Anglin brothers were never found, leading to endless speculation about their fate, and whether they successfully escaped to freedom or perished in the icy waters. This escape is just one of 14 known attempts involving 36 inmates during the prison's 29 years of operation, each with its own unique story and outcome. The first recorded escape attempt occurred in 1936 when inmate Joseph Bowers was shot and killed while attempting to climb a fence, illustrating the high risk and low success rate of escape efforts. Another notable attempt was made by John Paul Scott and Darrell Lee Parker in 1962, who tried to swim to freedom but were recaptured, highlighting the daunting challenges posed by the treacherous waters surrounding the island. These escape attempts highlight the desperate measures taken by inmates to break free from the island's confines, often involving months of meticulous planning and ingenious strategies. The stories of these escapes, whether successful or not, have become a central part of Alcatraz's lore, illustrating the lengths to which men would go to regain their freedom. Each attempt added to the prison's mystique, cementing its reputation as an inescapable fortress where the odds were heavily stacked against any inmate daring enough to try. The tales of these escape attempts continue to captivate the public's imagination, feeding into the enduring fascination with Alcatraz as a place of high drama and desperate action. The ingenuity and determination displayed by the inmates in their escape attempts reflect the human spirit's resilience and the desire for freedom, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable obstacles. The stories of these escapes have been the subject of numerous books, films, and documentaries, each adding to the legend of Alcatraz and its reputation as a place of great peril and great daring. The escape attempts from Alcatraz remain a key aspect of its history, providing thrilling and often tragic tales that underscore the harsh realities of life on the rock. The famous escapes of Alcatraz contribute to its legendary status, offering a glimpse into the minds of the desperate men who once inhabited its cells and their relentless pursuit of freedom. Alcatraz is not only known for its hardened criminals and escape attempts, but also for its haunted reputation, which adds a chilling dimension to its already storied past. Visitors and staff have reported eerie occurrences over the years, from ghostly apparitions to unexplained noises that defy logical explanation. The most haunted spots on the island include Cell 14D, known as the Hole, where inmates experience solitary confinement under the most harrowing conditions, and the former warden's house, which was destroyed in a fire but still stands as a ghostly ruin. Many believe the spirits of former inmates and guards still roam the island, unable to leave their place of torment, and their restless souls continue to make their presence known. There are countless tales of phantom footsteps echoing through empty corridors, cell doors slamming shut on their own, and chilling screams heard in the dead of night, sending shivers down the spines of those who hear them. Some visitors have claimed to see the ghost of Al Capone, playing his banjo in the prison showers where he spent much of his time in isolation, adding a personal and eerie touch to his infamous legacy. Paranormal investigators have conducted numerous studies on the island, capturing strange phenomena and adding to the lore of haunted Alcatraz with recordings of unexplained voices and images of shadowy figures. The island's dark history of violence, suffering, and death makes it a prime location for ghostly encounters, with many believing that the intense emotions and traumas experienced by those who lived and died there have left a lasting imprint. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the stories and experiences reported by many add a layer of intrigue and fear to the already chilling history of Alcatraz, drawing curious visitors and paranormal enthusiasts from around the world. The haunting tales of Alcatraz have become a significant part of its identity, intertwining with its history to create a narrative that is both fascinating and terrifying. The island's eerie ambience, with its crumbling structures and isolated location, creates the perfect setting for ghost stories, making it one of the most haunted places in America. The combination of historical facts and paranormal legends makes Alcatraz a unique and compelling destination, where visitors can explore both the tangible and the supernatural aspects of its past. The haunted reputation of Alcatraz adds to its allure, ensuring that its dark history will continue to captivate and terrify those who dare to explore its shadows. The haunting of Alcatraz is not just about ghostly encounters, but also about the lingering presence of its troubled past, making it a place where history and the supernatural collide in a powerful and unforgettable way. Today, Alcatraz is a popular tourist destination managed by the National Park Service, offering visitors a chance to explore its rich history and haunting stories. Visitors can tour the cell blocks where infamous criminals once lived, the recreation yard where they spent their limited free time, and the lighthouse that guided ships through the foggy bay. The island offers audio tours featuring recordings from former guards and inmates, providing a chilling, immersive experience of what life on the Rock was like, complete with personal anecdotes and historical context. Special night tours add an extra layer of spookiness, with the island's shadowy corners and eerie silence evoking the spirits of the past and making for a truly haunting experience. The island's natural beauty and historic structures offer a stark contrast, creating a unique and captivating experience for visitors who come to see the juxtaposition of nature and history. Alcatraz has also become a site for public events, such as art installations and historical reenactments, further enriching its cultural significance and offering new ways to engage with its history. Efforts to preserve and restore the island's historic structures are ongoing, ensuring that future generations can continue to explore its storied past and learn from its complex history. The transformation of Alcatraz from a place of punishment to a site of education and remembrance highlights the importance of preserving history and the stories of those who lived it. The island's enduring appeal lies in its ability to evoke powerful emotions and tell compelling stories of human resilience, suffering, and redemption, making it a place of deep historical and emotional significance. Alcatraz remains a testament to the complex and often dark chapters of American history, offering lessons and reflections on justice, punishment, and the human condition. The island's current status as a tourist destination ensures that its legacy continues to be explored and understood, with visitors from around the world drawn to its haunting beauty and historical importance. Alcatraz today is not just a relic of the past but a living history site, where the stories of its former inhabitants and the echoes of its haunted reputation continue to resonate. The preservation and interpretation of Alcatraz's history provide valuable insights into the American penal system, the lives of its inmates, and the broader social and historical contexts in which it operated. The ongoing efforts to maintain and enhance the visitor experience ensure that Alcatraz remains a vital and engaging part of America's cultural heritage. The story of Alcatraz today is one of transformation and preservation, turning a place of darkness into a beacon of history and education, where the past is honored and remembered. Many visitors leave Alcatraz with stories of their own, adding to the island's mystique and allure. Some report feeling an overwhelming sense of dread and unease, as if the spirits of the past are still present and watching. Others claim to have seen ghostly figures or heard disembodied voices, with many recounting their experiences with a mixture of fear and fascination. These personal accounts add to the island's mystique, making it a must-visit for those fascinated by history and the supernatural, and ensuring that its haunted reputation endures. One visitor recalled hearing the clanking of chains in an empty cell block, a sound that sent chills down their spine and left them questioning the nature of their experience. Another claimed to have seen a shadowy figure near the former warden's house, a sight that left them both terrified and intrigued. These experiences, whether explainable or not, contribute to the enduring legend of haunted Alcatraz, drawing paranormal enthusiasts and skeptics alike to explore its haunted halls. The island's eerie atmosphere, combined with its dark history, creates a powerful impression on those who visit, leaving many with lasting memories and stories to tell. Even skeptics find themselves questioning the unexplained phenomena reported by so many, with some leaving Alcatraz with a newfound belief in the supernatural. Guided tours often include stories from former inmates and guards, adding a personal touch to the historical narrative and providing a deeper understanding of life on the Rock. The combination of historical facts and personal anecdotes creates a rich, immersive experience for visitors, blending the tangible history with the intangible mysteries of the island. Alcatraz continues to capture the imagination of people from around the world, drawing them into its haunting past and offering a unique and unforgettable experience. The stories of visitors, both past and present, ensure that the legend of Alcatraz will endure for generations to come, with each new account adding to the rich tapestry of its history. The personal experiences of visitors provide a contemporary connection to the island's past, bridging the gap between history and the present day. The tales of ghostly encounters and unexplained phenomena add a layer of intrigue and excitement to the visitor experience, making Alcatraz a compelling destination for those seeking both history and mystery. The enduring fascination with Alcatraz's haunted reputation ensures that it remains a vital and engaging part of America's cultural heritage, with its stories continuing to captivate and inspire. Thank you for joining us on this eerie exploration of Alcatraz Island. Its walls whisper tales of notorious criminals, daring escapes, and restless spirits. Whether you're a history buff or a paranormal enthusiast, Alcatraz offers a chilling glimpse into a past that continues to haunt the present. Be sure to subscribe to Haunted Histories for more spine-tingling stories, and let us know in the comments if you've ever had your own ghostly encounter on the rock. Until next time, stay curious and stay haunted.